welcome. So I'm going to begin because of respect for everyone's time and your devotion. I started last time we spoke talking about reflexive breath. It's like the unconsciously competent breath that is its perfect self. So when we breathe out and we breathe in, there's a place where the reflex kicks in and encourages us or insists that we breathe in. And there's a part that breathes out. And if we try and hold the breath in, it will override us at a certain point. That's the reflex. So in saying that, some of the deep meditations of silence sit in awareness of this breath. To watch the breath go out. As I talk now, I want you all just to go into, the best you can, awareness of the breath. It's like watching it. And I know a part of us will go, yeah, but am I really watching or am I influencing it? Yes, no, maybe. Just go into being aware. And as you watch it, I find the best place, and teachers that I've worked with have said the best place to watch is the little pause after the breath out, which often is there, and the breath in, and watching the reflex kick in. Just watch that. And you'll notice, and then every once in a while, when we do a breath work, we'll override it with our conscious breath. So we'll do a Wim Hof breath, or we'll do a box breath, or we'll do some sort of conscious breath. And you'll notice, if you will, a difference. You'll notice you breathing is different than watching. And you get to a point where you start to, I do it every day as a meditation, is you start to really notice that you are allowing it. The beauty of it is a number of things. One is you're sitting in stillness, you're sitting in meditation. Two is you're allowing the reflexive breath, which you can't do a reflexive breath because it's about watching it. It does itself. As soon as you do it, it's not a reflexive breath anymore. It becomes you breathing consciously. But when you allow it and watch it, it corrects the chemistry. It goes into its perfect reset. And what happens when you do it is quite quickly, you'll start to notice a beautiful calm, a stillness kick in, to varying degrees depending on yourself, depending on our noise, depending on how much we consciously try and run our life, depending on how much we try and control through our conscious efforting. We try and control everything. And the concept of letting go and watching can be quite threatening to some people. To let go, even to let go and watch breath, let go and be in silence. Let go and turn the radio off, the television off, let go talking, let go, just be. Can be quite a big deal for some people. Because the distraction of the interruption of the noise, the distraction, is like protecting us from some idea that if you sit in silence, you'll see the truth. It's like the truth of me. I can't handle that. Fuck that. If I see the truth of me, whoa, helter skelter. And yet, when you enter the space of peace, when you allow the reflexive breath to breathe, there is a peace. And it's quite special. And if you were to practice watching the breath go in and out and just watching the reflex bring it in when it chooses, and just sitting in the stillness of witnessing it, and all the benefits that come from that are quite extraordinary and quite researched. At the moment, I'm working in a course, in a study, with an American specialist, a medical specialist who specializes in the respiratory system, who talks about that breath and what actually happens. And he suggests that a lot of, not all, but a lot of dis-ease, a lot of pathology, anxiety, panic, all the attention deficits, all those issues are majorly influenced by poor breathing, by consciously over-breathing. So anxiety is a panic breath, panic attack, of course. All of that anxiety, all of the depression, all of that links to the way we breathe. So over-breathing, under-breathing, too little CO2, too much oxygen, but the CO2 supports the oxygen to enter the body. All of that takes place in the simple act of just witnessing. So as you witness it, I'm going to remind you that I know, no matter what you're building, no matter what business you're doing, no matter what you're trying to cause, trying to maintain, is to find a peace and a safety and a comfort and a support, a place where you're okay being you. And man has built, in its extraordinariness, an incredibly busy community, culture across the planet. And it's got some amazing stuff going on with AI and some of the incredible stuff that's happening around our digital and technical, our humanness, our world. And when you look at all of it, when you look at everything we're inventing, everything that's happening, if you look at the cause, if you really drop into the stillness of the breath, you'll find the cause is to find a stillness, a peace, a safety for everybody. I just want to be peaceful. I just want to be safe. I just want to be secure. I want to feel loved. I want to feel I belong. I want to feel safe. I've got enough money. I've got enough food. My health's okay. All of it is to cause the ability to be in a sense of well-being. And when we look at the incredible effort we put into trying to cause it, there is this place, this peaceful breath where we witness the breath, and we can enter that stillness. We can enter that peaceful place. Not because we can then just do that and do that every day and we don't have to do anything else or deal with anything else. Because it means we've got control over that stillness, which means when we're still, when we're in the breath like you're witnessing it now, we then can respond to the doing, to the dynamics of all the stuff we're a part of trying to cause to get to the stillness. But if stillness is there just through the stillness of breath each day and taking a few minutes to sit quietly in meditation and witness the reflexive breath, then we can go out into the world and start to cause from a state of peace, a state of stillness. And it changes the game. It changes that we're not rushing to cause peacefulness through struggling. I've got enough money, I haven't got enough money. I had enough, but the tax department's taking it. I had enough, but my partner betrayed me. I had enough because of all the shit going down. I'm good, I'm good. We're making a profit, we're making a profit. Fuck, we're not making a profit. And dealing with all of that, I feel good, I feel bad. Like all of that as a distraction. As each day, sit quietly throughout the day, every moment, and go into the stillness and witness the reflexive breath. Just watch it come in and go out. And as it goes out, you'll find a gap, a pause, as you witness it. After the out-breath's complete, you'll often find, to varying degrees, the pause. Sometimes a big pause, sometimes it's like a breath hold, which we practice in the Wim Hof breath. In the breath hold, in the natural pause, it increases CO2. It does that because our chemistry increases CO2 to carry the oxygen into the system. Why? Because when that happens, it oxygenates us, it stimulates our brain, it causes health in the cells, it supports the system, it puts us in a pH balance, an alkalinity acidity balance, numbers about 7 on pH, and it's a beautiful place. But what I'm saying is, you have control over it. You have control over your chemistry. So yes, you can go out and effort and build enterprises. You can get thousands of people working for you. You can go hard, but not to find peace. Peace is yours for free. You can be tricked through the marketing of the commercial world into believing that if I buy that fancy car, I'll be acceptable, I'll be safe. If I have enough money, I can relax, I'll be peaceful. If I'm healthy, if I'm this, if I do that, if I go harder, if I'm fit, if. It comes and goes. It's a jagged graph. But if you just know peace is there and stillness, part of my job is to help you connect with that and have skills Because as you do, then you bring peace and stillness to your enterprise, to your day. You bring it to difficulty, you bring it to conflict, and you respond with that. And you'll find a whole different set of results turning up under pressure. So when you see the pressure and you see the obstacles and you see the challenges as you take on more, you see them from a place of awareness and you respond with ability. So as we do this now, I want you to now move in to the next controlled breath, which is the Wim Hof breath, and you all know what to do. And it's about bringing it in and oxygenating massively, and then at about 30 or 40 breaths, on the out breath, you go into a hold. What you're doing is you're increasing, as you start now, the CO2. And you're transporting that buildup of oxygen into your system. Your brain wakes up, and your cells wake up, and you energize, and you clean out toxicity, and you reset the pH, and you are focused, energized, awake, present for your day. So on the count of 3 to 1, starting at 1, 3, 2, 1, go into the big breaths. Out and hold. And now bring the CO2 in. Feel the oxygen being transported. And I leave you with this consideration. In your enterprises, in your pursuits, in your increasing your work, your life, remember that the essential purpose is to pour your skill, your talent, your gift, your chosen craft, to pour into it, to cause joy, peace, stillness, creativity, facilities for others to benefit from. It's there not to stress and exhaust you. It's there as your contribution and as a mechanism you go into each day and tweak, play, dance, increase as a joyful exercise to cause abundance through benefiting others. And you breathe life into it. And when you've gotten to the end of the breath and the reflex kicks in and says, I need to breathe now, breathe in and hold again. And then go to an easy breath. And notice that you're in control, but way more than you realize. The simple effort of breath work, coupled with mindset, making great decisions, recognizing what's happening, even what appears before you as impossible, difficult, threatening, is to look at it and go, what's actually happening here? And my response to it is to cause benefiting others, causing an enterprise that causes abundance and flow, that goes with the peaceful, dynamic, powerful, resilient world that I am bringing into existence and maintaining, and bringing me as the leader to that world each day. It's a journey of joy. It's a journey of creativity. But if you get distracted by the difficulty, if you get distracted by the panic because you can't feel peaceful, if you're looking for peace through your enterprise, wrong place. You're pouring your peace into the enterprise to cause abundance and flow and benefit. If you're looking for peace in your enterprise, then you're not bringing it. You're bringing a sense of panic, a sense of angst, saying, I'm not peaceful, it's too hard, I haven't got what I want, it's not working, I haven't got enough staff, I'm lacking this, I'm lacking that, what the fuck? And then you make decisions from that lack of peace, and you influence from a lack of peace, and you react, and then you cause more grief. You might not see it immediately as you causing it, but you're bringing that in your leadership. So now, in the stillness, as you breathe again, take control. Your peace is yours to cultivate and bring to the world, not look for it in the world. But what you'll find as you bring peace, as you bring stillness, it will be attracting like. And the response will tend to be more and more flow. But peace is yours to have. This is what Viktor Frankl found in the prison camps. This is what people find in moments of impossibility, where they suddenly wake up and go, fuck, I'm looking in all the wrong places to find support or stillness or enoughness. It's you that brings it. Don't look to others to find it. Don't look to your relationships. Don't look to your staff. Don't look to money. Don't look to your shiny things. They're fun and they're reciprocal and they're enjoyable and they're beautiful spaces to connect with others. But you'll find as you bring more peace and stillness to your enterprise, that people that are similar will start to turn up and help you. Or the part of them that is looking for peace will learn from you. And they will also find peace within and bring it to the enterprise. And the enterprise then breathes a balance of oxygen and CO2. It goes into a respiratory, beautiful resilience of aliveness. It's not meant to be hard out there. It's not meant to be impossible. It's meant to be challenging. You build resilience through dealing with difficulty, but you learn to bring stillness to the difficulty. And everyone that works with you, for you, will recognize you as a great leader if you bring stillness to difficulty. And then joy, happiness, and flow turn up. But you're not doing it to look for stillness and peace. You bring that as a quality that you've cultivated through your practice. So as you consider this, do another big round. Consciously aware that you are cultivating a way of being that you take into the day that influences with integrity. So as you take this breath and you go to your stillness and you find the pause, the stillness, the beautiful moment of your center, then imagine yourself now on a beach, a beautiful beach, alone. Maybe there's a few seagulls. There's a breeze, maybe. There's a temperature. There's the time of day. There's the ocean's mood, which reflects the elements. The breeze affects the ocean. The element of water, the element of air. You walking, making footprints in the sand, sometimes washed away by the tidal movement of the ocean. Or the footprints are there when you walk back. Whatever, pay attention As you walk along the beach, notice what you notice. What's the temperature like? Can you add clothing or take it off if it's a bit warm? Is it a bit cool? Put more clothing on. You're in control. You're making good decisions. And as you walk along, where's your awareness? And as you choose your destination, depending which way you're facing on the beach, and you can turn around and face anywhere, take control of where you're facing with awareness of it all. And notice the immediate moment, the breeze, the trees and all bush, the sand. Is it windy enough for the sand to be moving? Is it just still? Has the ocean got waves, or is it just still? Is it just lapping quietly, or is there huge waves crashing on the ocean, on the shore? Whatever it is, just notice, and notice your mood. And as you walk along, allow yourself to be aware of the immediate now. So look around you peripherally and notice everything that's in your immediate world, the now. And then notice anything that isn't in the immediate is in your mind. It's in your imagination. The past, the future, even your awareness of the now is imagined. You're thinking it. And as you pay attention, notice your thinking. What's the state of your emotion? The feedback system is telling you, the senses. What are you seeing? What are you hearing? What are you tasting? What are you smelling? What are you feeling? And what are the thoughts attached? And notice where your attention is. You're an intelligent, brilliant being. You have faculties. You have senses. You have the ability to think into the past, the future. You can imagine into the future, your vision. You can be in the present. You can imagine into the past. It's amazing. It's a simulation. And as you simulate yourself, notice that you can simulate it yourself and create your vision. So there's the immediate, and in the immediate are the circumstances that you have created. Some of them you love, some of them you don't like, some of them you don't care. Some of them have been there so long you don't even notice them. And just put attention on your world you facilitate. And as you walk along the beach, I want you to just stop a moment and gaze out into the ocean. In stillness, and stand there and look. And notice that your awareness itself. You're awareing. It's marvelous. Your imagination coupled with your physical body, coupled with your senses, coupled with your knowing, some of the wisdom you've gathered over the years, your knowledge, the information you have. And just notice with awareness and humility that some of the information you had is no longer useful. It's no longer true. Some of it is true. Some of it never was true. And just be aware that you're inside a story as you look out and look at the horizon. You're inside a story and you've got a name. My name is Rex. And inside that experience of the I, you've caused an experience you have each day. And the way you imagine it elicits the emotion. It elicits where you're breathing from. So as you pay attention to your imaginings, now put your attention on what you want to cause more of. What you have in your life that you want to maintain and make beautiful or keep in good order. What's in your life that needs to be taken care of, that needs to be uncluttered and tidied or removed. And then just put your attention now as you stand there on your enterprise, on your world, on the world you facilitate. And just notice it and see it. And maybe for the first time, or not, but the first times today of this time, put your attention on what do you actually want? And then go, who do I need to be in the context of what Rex is talking about to cause this? Who do I want to bring to my day as I stand here? I can control my emotion. I can control my breath. I can control my movement physically. I can control my imaginings. And go, I'm at cause. And I can control my response to others that are at cause. Some of them around you in the world are in responsibility for what they're causing. Others are completely blind, wandering aimlessly. It's okay. Just be aware. But be very careful to engage blind people into your enterprise to help you. Because blind people, not literally, but blindness in terms of awareness, they can make the right noises, they can sound good, they can utter their practiced, rehearsed dialogue, and it sounds good, but they're actually blind. They're actually not aware. They're not connected. And be aware of that. And then just go, watch the awareness in my organization. Are they connected to my vision as a leader? Are they connected to it? Are they getting it? Do I do rituals with them? Do I work with them to help them connect so that they can benefit individually from the enterprise that we're in together? Or are they blind? And then look at the ones that are awake around you and spend more time with them. At the risk of being elitist and not being elitist, but the risk of being interpreted as elitist. There are a lot fewer people in awareness than not in awareness. So understand there's only a small percentage. It's just the way that the algorithm works for 80-20 rule and however all of that. Just notice that there's only a smaller group who are in awareness. And just spend time with them. Choose to spend time with them. Choose to spend time where they are. And if you can, try and invite them to be more involved in your vision and your enterprise. They'll get you. And they'll bring peace and responsibility to respond with ability to your beautiful work and your vision. And as I say this, as you now go into the still breath, the 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out, or just watch the reflexive breath and listen to what I'm saying as you stand and look at the ocean. If you're in a world, if you're in an enterprise that you don't like, be aware of it without judgment. Just go, wow, I found myself through my blindness having caused a world that I don't really want to be in, or parts of it. Don't judge it, just notice it. And go, you know what, I'm going to let that go. Change it, influence it with skill, with peace. I'm going to start to cause more through stillness, and I'm going to change some of the things I'm involved with where I'm stuck. And I'm going to start to influence that. So the freedom to influence is infinite. And the first place you influence is in the imagination. It's the first place anything's caused. And then you make noise, you sound, you speak your imagined thoughts. Be careful who you speak them to. You make movement and take actions from your imagined thought. You write it down or put it into a computer system or chat to GPT, whatever it might be. And you bring it through into the physical. You bring your imagined ideas and creativity and bring it through if you've practiced recognizing that it's the right thing to bring through for the right reasons. But a lot of people build huge enterprises to find peace and happiness And they end up with hundreds of millions and billions of dollars, and the peace and the stillness is not there. Sometimes it is, if they understood. So remember, you bring it by cultivating it within you. Simple practice of breath work and mindset work. And then you bring it to your world. So as you stand at the beach looking out and noticing the waves, I want you to do something really cool. I want you to influence the mood of the ocean. Make it stormy. Rise the ocean like you've got a gift, like the people with those magical gifts where they can make water swirl, or they're masters of fire or masters of the wind, and just see the ocean swirl and cause big waves swirling, and then watch it all in your imagination, and then bring it back and make it still. Influence the wind, make it windy, make it whatever. Change the temperature, and just notice you're at cause. Your response causes your real world. You're causing it. And some of you might be thinking, I don't want to take that on. It's too big to handle. Or I know. You might already know. Or you might go, I need to remember this, even though I know. I need to embody it more. I need to practice it more. You'll find that nature's genius requires simple practices for us to master them. Simple practices. Complexity and difficulty comes from man's thinking. We confuse, make it complex, make it difficult, make it impossible. We go against the grain until we learn. Shh. So as you take all this on and allow yourself to move along the beach again, in any direction you choose that is toward your intention to find peace, joy, flow, abundance, well-being, cooperation, all the good stuff. And as you do that, walk toward that. And each day, go into the reflexive breath and just watch it 3 or 4 minutes a day, maybe twice a day. And sit and watch it, and you'll find the stillness come in again. It's that easy. It's so simple. It's a God-given gift that we regulate our whole chemistry just by a simple exercise like that. Those of you that have done Vipassana or done deep meditation retreats will know the pain of letting go the noise, the tension in the body, the musculature, the mind, the chatter. Some people have such difficulty with silence. They also know, if they've done those exercises, the exquisite peace that comes after a few days. It's extraordinary, and it's there all the time. It's always there for us, always there. No matter what noise is going on, the stillness is there for you to tap into, because it's essentially who you are. On that note, just bring your awareness and feel your body. Move your fingers. You're causing them through intention. If you move your fingers, it's speed of thought transported into the nervous system. Stretch your body. Take a few big breaths and sighs. And please, I invite you into the room and unmute and share your experiences.